Well, if you're a pet owner or want to become one, we have the perfect place to check out.
That's right. Alison's live in Appleton at the Valley Pet Expo. Good morning, Alison.
Hey, good morning. I put those adorable kitties back, Oliver and Jackson, because they might not be too comfortable around this guy. Not Dennis so much, but this guy. We are at the Valley Pet Expo at Players' Choice in Appleton, which starts today, continues today. It was yesterday, actually, but there's all sorts of stuff to see like this, and Dennis Clawhatch from Nature's Niche in Stevens Point. Good morning.
Good morning.
So who is this?
This is actually Sydney. He's an Argus monitor from Australia.
Oh, is that him breathing? Is that
That's
noise?
his hissing. He's giving you a little bit of warning here.
Can you hear that? Yeah. Okay, so he's a little concerned about what's happening here. That's why.
Exactly. These guys are really smart, and they do get a little bit agitated. Wonderfully adapted animal for survival out in the Australian outback and also in the savanna regions. But beautiful big claws here. That's why we're wearing welding gloves.
Yeah.
So, and he's got a wonderful prehensile tail that he's backing up on me here. Kind of like a snake. Yeah.
Cool. So you have all sorts of stuff like this that people will be able to check out today
Yep.
at Expo, right?
This is just one of them. Really cool animal. Again, we do a show at 1 o'clock today, and we did 1 o'clock yesterday about rainforest animals, and animals that we usually get were private rescue. We get in animals from all different backgrounds, sometimes confiscations, sometimes animals that you know, people just shouldn't have as pets, or animals that just grow too big.
Right. Who is this here?
That is actually Abby, and Abby is a sulcata tortoise from Africa.
Oh.
And her owners got rid of her because she was just getting way too big.
That seems to happen a lot with exotic animals, doesn't it? That they, you know, you get something that's cute and then it turns into the wild animal that it's supposed to be?
Yep.
Is that how it goes?
And the animal that we have down here actually is Monty, and Monty is a Burmese python. And a lot of people have to understand the local laws and zoning of their communities.
Right.
This animal is actually about 15 feet long,
Oh.
and he's one of the showstoppers. And
When it's in a humongous pillowcase, that's always kind of a strange sign.
actually, this is actually one of the ways that we transport large snakes, because you have to support their entire body weight. They only have one lung. And he's a little cool this morning, but usually they're just nice and smooth, okay?
Wow.
And it's fun for the kids because we get like about 10 kids standing up in a line, and when we start keep pulling the animal out of a bag, they always find that exciting.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we do want to educate always, you know, about these animals, because they do not always make the best of pets when they get big. And a lot of times people try, if you're living in tropical or semi-tropical regions, people are dumping their pets out. And so we do want to educate people about why we shouldn't just dump them, because they become real problems. And there was a federal law that just went through recently, and that was talking about exotic animal ownership and about invasive species. So we talk about invasive species and why we just don't want to dump things like this.
Great. Good information. Thank you so much.
You're
so again,
welcome.
guys, we're at Players' Choice in Appleton. You can get all the details on fox11online.com, and we'll have a lot more from here coming up. Alison, you're brave.
Yeah, and
She's
showing
just
no fear.
Just petting the python like it's no big deal. I'm with a professional. If that was in my yard, no. Yeah, you're right. You'd be running and screaming for the hills. All right, thanks, Alison. See ya.